sword's out of the way. I might be able to hit your arm.
No, just put your sword out behind your back.
But like,
yeah.
And so while here, I'm in comfy snap range.
Joseph should practice.
Well, if I'm throwing, so lift your sword up, that's the range. I can, but I've got a lot of, and I'm extending for it. I'm not. So he's probably Oz tends to throw his offhand by crouching and doing this in there.
Yeah.
So it sort of comes in like this.
He's more upright, I thought, at the moment. He's really throwing it. He's really throwing it through here.
Yep, that's
Right.
even harder.
Okay, then his range is even shorter.
Yeah.
So at this range, if I take even put the sword there, at that range, if I take a step backwards with my back foot,
Yeah, you've missed.
Yeah.
and I haven't taken a huge broad step,
But
just done that.
But what Lee's doing is not about getting out of the way of the blow, it's about getting the sword around further.
Because I mean, that's how deep I can hit you with my sword. From here.
Yeah. But now if you actually spin out, actually do a proper Alric backhand, yeah, the angle is really deep. So like everything, it's got to be timed to the fight. It's got to be reflective of your opponent and what they're doing. But how he hits you deeper is that footwork.
This is a nice one. If I was to do that to you, and you turned out and he misses, what's he going to do? That would be good.
Yeah.
So even if you step to here, step out, and then you can wait and shoot.
Yeah.
So again, how does Alric throw a backhand deeper? Because you did the footwork perfect.
Yep, so backhand. So most of us would step here and throw it off in here.
Yeah.
And he just steps in here and does this.
Very sort of similar.
Is he in close?
But not Well, we could go down here.
Yes.
So if he's,
Well, I was wondering before.
if he's coming in here and also throwing off in here, you're coming here like this.
Yeah.
So we're coming in the back corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're shielding, if your sword here, and he brings his shield here,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see.
it's automatically blocking the
Yeah.
But your commentary was that as a group we hit on much broader angles. We hit further around.
Yeah.
And Alric and the knights before us did this.
Yeah.
Right? And so we've had to adapt to that.
Yeah.
So our defences has to accommodate it, and we have to be able to throw to those ranges to get around their defence. And that's what it is being able to and promote.
The only thing that I'm consistently hitting all you guys with, and well, when I say consistently, I wouldn't say it's a lot, but is that face punch that I've got.
Yeah.
It's quick and you do different precise ones. So
and that sort of seems to be the only thing is once you're kind of close. Actually, quite a few of you aren't throwing, or you guys in particular, but it didn't seem to matter so much for you. You still seem to have an answer for it, for a lot of it, but you're not, as you come into or through that engagement range, you're not sort of throwing something to time out. And that was when you did that, I was like, this is awesome. I can now try and get to a point where I can punch you in the face. Because if you give me that, like 9 out of 10 times I will hit you with it. So I'm like, when you don't do anything, like when I don't have to react and I can sit there in that comfortable position and just be the gun platform and wait, bam, there it is.
So it's like when I first step in here about to do something.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other thing a lot of people do when they, so at range, they tend to have very deep defence.
Yeah.
They close the defence.
That's actually a good observation. I actually do think we do start well and we finish well, but in that mid round we're not always engaging our opponent.
Yeah.
Good observation.
That was, that's probably the only like small flaw that I'm finding because like
observation.
everyone up here, I'm like fuck, everyone's hard.
Yeah. So, some of that could also be because we, a lot of the time, we do some of that deeper stuff. We're actually probably waiting for something to come in from the sides,
Yeah.
from our opponents. So we're almost like waiting. And, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I think you're taking advantage of something that we are purposely doing to stop other ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it ends up training a flaw in our style.
Yeah.
Fundamentally.
Yeah.
Which is why it's great to have somebody else come in and play with. Because I agree with you, I think it is a reaction to what we face.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing it to survive. Because
Yeah.
us short people, the short person, that initial part of the fight, I don't expect to win.
Yeah.
I have to close that ground.
Yeah.
And then I want to get into a range where I'm comfortable fighting. And
Yeah.
to fight Lee in our rig, that means I've got to close a fair way. There's a bit of ground to cover.
And when you have people like Rufus as well, who does very, very offside stuff, you're not trying to go for the centre, you're just trying to protect your side.
But you are right, we need to still be able
to be able
bring
to,
it in.
and creating traffic is obviously something that we could do to potentially close that.
Yeah.
So down throwing that initial stuff, but
Or move in. You can move in. Like you can either throw something or you can move in behind an opponent's shot.
yes.
Which is what I was trying to do that, but it's not happening at the moment. I don't know whether that's just because I don't know whether it's just not working. I don't know whether it's because I'm not used to what you guys are throwing. I don't know whether it's because it's a yin yang style or like quite what the goes. But yeah, I was trying to come in behind off your shot to close range. But then there's something, there's a deep offside, and then by the time I've actually got, like you've thrown your two shots before I can get to you, you've moved.
So my observation on that is, while not understanding you present in a style we're familiar with, which is the Gus style, and so you are familiar to us in that regard. Where our styles are probably not familiar to you, and so that is which is at the start of ours. I was watching you go, and it was just confusing for you because there wasn't anything for you to pattern against. And but once you got comfortable, you were fine. You were good. But it was stylistically, it wasn't usual. Where for us, we go, oh, okay, cool. It's like Gus, fighting like Gus. Okay, got it.
Another observation is very few opening shots are really shot. Because as you said, people's behind the shot. Where counter a shot or something. So for me, most of my opening shots are just something to get a reaction. I'm really not even necessarily trying to hit you. I'm keeping honest. But if I throw an offhand, half the time I'm doing is putting my sword there so that that's the shot. But it's like most of my shots, I think, are starting. Not starting. I don't start my shots here. They start here. Finish one shot. That's where the next shot has to start. And the recovery I take from there is dictating where the next shot's going to go. So if I want to hit that leg, my recovery is over there. If I want to hit that leg, my recovery is over there. If I want to hit this side, I want to get back in the same position. My recovery might be not changing. Or the converse of your throwing offside, my recovery might be this to come on.
Ian made an interesting observation, which is
So recovery is partially defensive, partially leading.
was that your shield shape.
Sometimes recovery is
Moving your shield. It's a rough. Not because it is a rough. It's just that the shield makes it.
Because when I move here, the tail goes.
That's right. And so it looks like the ground